Hitler was a sexually confused serial killer, psychologist claims in new book. Adolf Hitler was a sexually confused serial killer whose violence was driven by lust, according to best-selling German author and psychologist, Volker Pilgrim. In his new book, Hitler 1 and Hitler 2, The Sexual No Man's Land, Mr. Volker claims the Nazi leader had an orgasm while watching a film in which Austrian soldiers massacre French troops. He quotes Marianne Hoppe, an actress who was an acquaintance of Hitler, describing a time that she went to the cinema at the dictator's Berlin palace to watch a film called The Rebel. It featured Austrian troops hurling boulders from a mountain onto the French below. Hitler got some kind of thrill and rubbed his knees at this event, as the stones rolled down on the French, and groaned. "I don't know if he was crazy, but he got some kind of orgasm," she said. "I wanted to leave during the show. The man was creepy." Mr. Pilgrim said he had long had a suspicion that there was a connection between sexuality and violence in Hitler, even more precisely, that it gave him the desire to force men into killing. He added, however, since the lust for killing is the decisive feature of serial killers, the question inevitably arises, was Hitler a serial killer who murdered for the purpose of his gratification? Hitler's sexuality, I believe, drove the dictator into the most colossal annihilation that man has witnessed, he said. Mr. Pilgrim also speculates about Hitler's sex life, claiming he abstained from sexual relations with his mistress and then wife, Eva Braun. He references Hitler's friend Ernst Hanfstaengl, who described the Nazi leader as being in a sexual no man's land. The Führer's former landlord also said he had inspected the bed sheets and found no indication of sex. Hitler himself wrote that he had overcome the urge to possess a woman physically and said the German nation was his true bride.